They had dismantled the bells that I had put. I had little things to make noise that would wake me up. Nothing woke me up, and they had unwrapped every single solitary gift. So anyway, we got Christmas coming up. Stand by, Christmas story.
From the deep, dark past of your host, Kevin Hayslett, it's Storytime.
So we're at Christmas time, and I'm asked. So, and I shared with you sort of my brutal regime at Christmas, and my poor wife who came into our family.
That is insane. From like the moment you wake up till the moment you go to bed is planned and scheduled.
So this is, I don't know what year this would have been. So my youngest would have been about 5. My oldest was 10. Parker would have been 7.
That's the middle one.
Yes. And then Duncan would have been 5. The way our house is set up, I had the whole thing worked out where I've got my video camera. I mean, literally, I'm like Michael Scott where, I'm like all excited. I've got my dad look about, I'm going to, the night before I film, Christmas 2001, and I've got it on a card, and then I put a whole movie together. I catch their smiling faces coming down. I'm so excited. I got a soccer goal set up. I've got a bike. I've got all these things under the tree. I want them to come down and go, oh my gosh, to be wowed, and to catch that look in their eyes. They come down, and we always put on Christmas music and then say, you can come down, and they come racing down the steps, pitter patter, in their pajamas. And there it is. Santa's been here. Oh my gosh. So exciting. I mean, you live for that, right? I mean, I live for that. So I've got it staged, and I'm so obsessive. I'm like, do I put the bike on this side or that side? Which does it look better on? I mean, I've got everything staged out with the presents and this, that, and the other. And all of a sudden I hear a sound about 3:30, 4 in the morning. And my first thought was like, there's a break-in, because I didn't. You don't register what day it is. I'm just.
So you're in bed.
I'm in bed, sleeping. I literally I sprang to see what's the matter. Like I heard a clatter. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Is it Dancer? Is it? I literally just go, what's happening? And I hear some sounds, and I go into the living room, the great room, where all the presents have been strategically placed, where the bike was where it should be, where all the presents are laid out just perfectly, where the camera, my video camera's on the tripod to capture the look, is pointed at the stairs. And I look, and I come out in the living room, and I go, at first I thought maybe, this was when coyotes were coming into our, I thought maybe like a coyote had come into our home. I didn't know. There was wrapping paper strewn everywhere. There was just, everything was unwrapped, and I'm like, what? I couldn't get my head around what had happened. Then I saw my 2 oldest, and literally they'd gotten up at 3 in the morning and unwrapped all the gifts. They had literally unwrapped every single solitary gift that we had purchased for them, down to the socks. They went to the stockings that were hung by the chimney with great care. They went through the packages. They literally had ridden the bike around in the great room. They had plugged some of the games in.
Oh, no.
How old are they at this point?
Called them 11 and 8.
Okay.
I mean, literally, they had ruined. And their youngest brother, Duncan, the youngest, was 5, was still sleeping, abiding by the rules. They had dismantled the bells that I had put. I had little things to make noise that would wake me up. Nothing woke me up, and they had unwrapped every single solitary gift. My blood pressure, if I would have had a cuff on, probably was 300 over maybe 200.
Mm-hmm.
My face is red. I am going absolutely crazy. We turn all the lights at 3 in the morning. I go, that's it. Back in your room. I grabbed every single last one of their gifts. Every gift, I shoved it into my closet and closed the door. And I said, and they're like, what do you get? And I get, you all get nothing.
You lose.
You get 0. Christmas is canceled.
Good day, sir.
And my wife's like, honey, you need to come down. I go, I'm not coming down. I'm not coming down. So literally, we wait, and I'm fuming. I couldn't sleep. She's like, you need to calm down. She's like, namaste, namaste. And I go, no. Those gifts, namaste, right where those gifts are right now. They're not going anywhere. They're all going back. Everything's going back. So I'm screaming this. So, 6:30 shows up, which we usually get up at 6:30. Mm-hmm. Duncan is like, Dad, is it okay to come down? Teeth are just, I'm like, yeah, Duncan, come on down. And I said to the other two, you sit here. They sit there. And Duncan had maybe, 5, 6, 7 gifts. Mm-hmm. And we opened his gifts. Mm-hmm. And literally, if you ever saw Chevy Chase in the movie National Vacation or whatever it was, mm-hmm. I might go, Christmas is over. And the other kids, well, what about our gifts? And I'm like, they're going back. I got so mad.
Did they all go back?
So about 5 o'clock that afternoon.
Dang! The whole day.
5 o'clock that afternoon. 5 o'clock. Finally, my wife's like, literally, I was not on the ledge. I was midair jumping. Mm-hmm. And she's talked. So she talked me back off the ledge. They got their gifts. It was like literally the Christmas that
from hell
that has never been forgotten. All right, guys, be back here in a second on Kevin Slaw.